Oh, welcome back to, let's get this right, Newbie Farm 17 by Cavalier Roy, and we're doing a 24-day seasons event. Now I was going to make silage today, but look at the weather. We've got rain later today, probably this afternoon, and I don't think we're going to get it cut, baled and wrapped in the time, which we'd have to. Now, yes, the rain's getting very close now. It's just changed to the last symbol. Then we got rain for the next 2 days. Looks like it'll be the beginning of autumn before we manage to make any more silage. So that meadow up there will only get cut once this year now. Or twice this year, sorry, already cut it once. But we should have enough silage anyway. And we'll find out. Let's see if we can find these last couple of eggs. This is the normal morning egg hunt. I do this every morning without fail. Then it's cleaning the cows down. Today will be a bit of a bits and pieces. This will allow me to get on a little bit, I think, with the series. I may miss the next 2 days out. We're not going to be able to do much. I will just look after the animals, and that will be about it, I reckon. Well, I'm going to speed up anyway when I do the silage. I'm going to have Jack following me with the baler, because I'm going to use the Massey mower, and that's it. Leaves a nice windrow. He can follow me with the baler, and then after he's done that, I can go through with the wrapper, and the bales can then stay in the field until we want them. There'll be no worry once they're wrapped. Alright, so we've got the eggs, so we'll get rid of that again, don't want to see that. And we haven't got, just to show you, we haven't got a lot of space to put the hay and grass back in into the feeding trough, so I think we will just be, we should get another animals this year, just should take it to 55. I will be buying small cows because I think they are going to be our backbone. Alright, let's hop onto this and get this lot cleared up. I was going to use the wheel on the stick, but the fact that the hip looks like that's not really going to be possible because of the conditions, or the fact we hardly used any. I couldn't remember where I left the indication for how level this is. That was still a bit. Just want to find the right level, and I will be doing, if I haven't already by the time you see this, I look over Newbie Farm 19. Yes, this as you know, I'm not picking anything up there. Need to angle the bucket a bit. So we lift this up to about 40 foot. Now take it down so it's just touching. That should do it. Now take this back and see and try again. If you don't succeed, try again. Right. Here we go. We're getting some now. Not getting a full amount. Oh, let's just drop it a bit more. I wonder if some of this is grass and some is hay, in which case I can't get it all in the bucket at once. It should all be grass because it's only during the winter it turns the spillage to hay. You know, the secrets of the internal workings of the Giant's engine, and in this case Season's engine. Alright, let's see what it looks like now. Oh, we've got a couple of 3 places, still a lot, but We'll see if we can tip any of this in. If not, I'll just have to leave it in the heap and that will disappear in its own good time. And yes, I am going slow. It's because when I'm doing this work, it goes too quick for my poor old brain to take in. No, we can't get rid of any there at all. See if we can fill the bucket right up, shall we? Yes, we will. Okay. That's the nearest I get to actual characters voice-wise. Just... Oh yeah, that Farmer Klein, who initiated this idea of doing 24 days, asked on his latest one, and by the way, he's coming up to lap me in time. Yes, he's got on with this. He's doing Churn Farm. He's going to run till the autumn of the second year, and that's going to be, he thinks that'll be his lot on it. I see that the ducks just put another one up, but Farmer Klein wanted to know if anybody else was playing 50, and I 24 days seasons, and I did mention the fact that some madman had mooted the idea, and being mad myself, I decided I would go at it. And actually, it's a good idea. I'm enjoying this play here. It's relaxing. Even more relaxing. I could pick the... Oh, we're getting somewhat now. Not too worried if I don't get it all, but I can get most of it. I could shove it in the bunker. I don't think it disappears at the bunker. Mind you, it should be chaff really. There's some of it have gone into the feed trough, which we're going to have a little bit of trouble getting. Turn it around again and do one more. That's that. I've got nothing else much to do today. This is going to be a very boring episode. So I think the next 2 days, that's all we're basically going to be having, is waiting for the rain to stop. I shall do those off screen. Save you the trouble watching me struggle around trying to find something to do. One thing I have done is I have put that display. Something gone in me. Joystick, that's better. I had a cable go into the joystick, but it shouldn't be. My ancient Satec, what is it now? It's a Cyborg 3D Gold. If anybody remember those, you must probably know when that was made. Unless memory serves me wrong, it must be 8-10 year old. I keep on about that, but once it keeps working, I'm one of these people, once something's working, I don't like changing it. You never know what you change it for, whether it's going to work or not. Look at that, all the France stuff out. We should get a bit more here, which should be enough to say we've done it. Come on, are you going up some more? Oh no, you're not, are you? Should do no, because it's way on the ground. Oh yes, that's it. We go straight back here, we might get some of that out of the feeding trough. An oddity with the game engine again, it considers spillage, even when you get too much outside and it spills back into the feeding trough, it's still spillage. My idea is if it's gone back to the feeding trough, it's no longer spillage, but plus I haven't quite got the idea of this. You know what to do. Oh no, where should we leave this? Well, we just spit it. Let's dump it in the middle of the yard. It's going to disappear anyway. So you have got plenty of silo. Well, I think we've got plenty of silo bales, but silage bales, but more won't be any bad thing. Right. Let's go and have a look at the new piece of kit we got. I don't think we want to put anything in there. No, it's full. Everything is full. 84% health. Because you have to keep everything filled and clean for a year before you get anywhere near 100 on season. So I haven't actually made it yet on any of them. But it does mean that you have to attend to them near enough every day. You can't just say, I'll fill them up, we'll leave them. Yes, as I was saying, I'm going to have a quick look at 19. Newbie farms with FS19. No, I will say no, it's fresh made from the ground up, as Cavalier Roy does every new issue. This one he's got early because he's hoping that the Giants won't change things too much. If they do change things, then he'll have to rethink. It may just be slight tweaks, but we don't know yet what Giants are adding in and what they're taking away. We can be fairly certain that most of the DLCs which we had for 17 will be incorporated into the base game. That's normally a given. But what else they add is anybody's guess. Alright, let's have a look at this now. This light here will disappear in time. Now, have we got... I had a little thought to myself. There's something I could possibly do if we got one. Now, got one what, you say? Well, I'll tell you if we got it. If not, I'm going to keep quiet. No, we haven't. I thought I might have had the a weeder, but I haven't by the looks of it. Oh, one thing I wanted to check. Yeah, I've got the right MR configuration in here. Most of the stuff is MR, but some isn't. But the weights are, we just had a new configuration for the massive pack, and the weights have been done. Now this still hasn't been done because he doesn't know how to do it, and he did ask if anybody knows, can they do it? So I'll throw that out there. These are not done. And this is what we've got now. But we could just sprinkle some fertiliser over this once we've got a chance. Get this right up. I know my good mate Bipolar Prophet doesn't like these displays because he reckons they're not realistic enough, and he's right, they're not. But I like them because it speeds things up for me. And it tells me what I got in the way of straw and hay in this particular barn. Oh, I've been showing this off a bit because I think it's quite neat. Let's just have a look, see what we've got here. As you can tell, I come in well prepared again, knowing exactly what I'm going to do. Yes, on first. Right, I'm going to get a fertiliser spreader, and we're going to spread some fertiliser on this grass. And that should take up a bit of the... That should finish this off nicely. Well, that helps if you put it into gear. Whoops. There's one in there somewhere. So what we'd do is we'd drop the forks off, move the weight round to the front, and shove the fert spreader on. I think I've still got fertiliser up here. Or could we bung some, how much slurry have we got? Another little thought. should be able to check on here. I can see it. I can't see it anyway, so it doesn't matter. I know some people like having clean HUDs. So I don't have a messy HUD. I'm a messy boy. I like to have some idea what I'm talking about. Believe it or not. None of you believe me. 51 days until we've got ourselves. Now let's come around here because I've got I think Stu made a comment the other episode, a couple of episodes ago, where he ran slap dash into that pillar. We should better tell by coming close here. 45,000 may be enough. Shall we try? I'm not going to put muck on it. I've got plenty of muck, but because I ain't got a muck spreader yet. Don't think. Well, yes, I have. Well, darn, we should have in there somewhere. Yeah, we got that. I think it counts as fertilisation if you just bung it on top. I think you get the second one if you put it under, and we've got plenty of fertiliser. We've got nothing really to spread it with. I had nothing to fill the fertiliser spreader up, only this, and I don't really want to use the crawler to do it. Get out. So I'm going to just move out of this angle that very, very slightly. I'm not happy with that. Have a look at it outside. Now, let's try it there. That should really spring up. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's okay. Look at that. Okay, looking. I'm gonna hop in there. We'll see how far the slurry goes anyway. But it doesn't finish it off, it doesn't finish it. And you can tell we've got a lot of weight on the back here now, because the front end wants to come up. Oh, missus. Does your front end want to come up? I put all the weight on the front now. And that should make it nose heavy, but by the time we get the either fertiliser spreader on the back or the slurry tank, we might try the slurry tank just for the hell of it. Take it. Oh, I'm not certain if it goes on the front actually. Hold on one moment. I don't think it does. No 3-point on the front of these. It's a no, there isn't. That has its own weight for the front. I'll leave the weight there and watch me run into it half a dozen times. Okay, what do I do is to put it down the end there, and it's mutter along with Merman again. There we are. I could actually bung some muck on the fields too. But I think we're going to leave most of that until the autumn, because we've got a long autumn and I'd be better off ploughing than doing the rest of that then. Alright, how much he got? He's empty. It would be. So I don't think we get far with this. We get about a quarter field done, I would have thought. I've got no other way of using the slurry, so we might as well use it on this. until it starts to rain, and rain will stop play again anyway. No sign of it at the moment. I might get one of those signs to put on the main bits there, just so I know without having to go into the menus. It's me being lazy. In fact, I'm going to magic the money into this. I'm going to do that now. Just walk across there, and I'll just show you how easy it is. Where should we put it? No, I want to put it on the out a little bit. So first of all, we'll find out how much they cost. They're under placeables. These are on the Mod Hub. Only get these sort of things from official places. Mod Hub, LG LC Modding Company. Here we are. This is the thing. This is the one we want. 6.5. That only shows standard stuff. We just get 6,500 magicked in. It's only doing that because this is not really part of it. If it wasn't having it here, I wouldn't be bothered. No, we've got to sort out where we want to put it. First buy it, of course. How about 6.5? Don't want it there. I want to go around the other side with it. Oh, we could put it here. Let's have a... Let's just see exactly where we can put it. Other way. Make sure we got the right to the front. No, it needs to turn green. Oh, here will do. Bring it into place. We put it about there. Right. Come out. And here we are, and it should now be showing what we've got in here. And also showing the capacity of the silos. There we are. Doesn't show any added fruit, it only shows base fruits, but it's so much easier than playing around with going through the menus. And I'm just doing it for ease. Being a lazy soul, I think too, look at the time, I'm only going to get time to do one lot of slurrying. That's it. Just hope this will take as well. There is a proper front weight for the Massey. I don't think I bought one. I think they're still in the store, in which case I may have to invest in one, especially with using more realistic now, because you need to keep things well glued to the floor. I'll be glad when I think it's a soybean here, when that gets fit and ready, so I can get that harvest out of the way. The last bit of harvesting to do. Then come the winter we will sell. I will start field preparation once we got that one out of the way. I may well plant a couple of 3 fields. I don't have to plant any yet ever. Let's have a look. Whoops. No, nothing's planted yet. I'm going to come out of cab just to set this up. Right. GPS. Ow. Let's rock and roll this. Will it hold full? Very much doubt it. Need to see how far that thing is spread. Oh, it's not too bad. Right, there we go. Merrily doing this. Now, if I was a real good YouTube, I'd be doing all this in cab. Well, in this case on the seat, but I'm not. Again, I'm not going to worry if I miss a whole load. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't amount to a hill of beans. That's, as I believe the Americans say. And you Americans could put me right on that. Let's just turn it off. Get myself lined up roughly. And so I'm not going to worry what I misses. I'll just try and get it somewhere near covered. I was going to go further than I thought. We might have enough to do this. I'm going to use 66% so far. And the rain started. Realistically, I wouldn't be spreading slurry with the rain coming. But one of these days I'll learn how to drive in a straight line, but not just yet. This is why I quite often use GPS, but I decided to play this one by ear. That's a bit better. We're getting the hang of this now. Tend to overcorrect. And what I don't want now is a pop-up. Great demand at the bed factory for pillows and sheets or something similar. Okay, there isn't a bed factory, but yeah, we'll just do this tanker full, and I'll finish this up later once it stops raining. Oh, we will have enough slurry in there to do all this. You can see the bits there and mist. The hay I left behind, but that will have to stay left behind now. No, we will not get one of these in action. I don't think I left it too late. Oh, I forgot something. And we're now empty. Right, I'm going to take this back. This is going to be a short episode. Mind you, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. I will finish this off screen. Let's get back to the seat. I'll finish this off screen. I will do the next couple of days. The next time you come here, it should be early autumn, if all goes well. Because all I've got is this to do, animals to take care of every day, and then we will get to early autumn. So I will say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. And my voice is going, that's the first one. I'm going to end early. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to have new people aboard. If you don't subscribe, I'm going to send Stu around, and he can get very nasty. Less said about that the better. I was just thinking about Stu getting nasty. Sorry. Yes, any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, or anything else, and remember, if you've got any mods you can suggest, they're no good now unless they are actually more realistic. I've got a phone on. I don't want to have too many on here what are not prepared for more realistic, and I am not bright enough to sort it out. I'm going to fill this up again anyway, and we do some as soon as the rain stops. Should stop again today, but could just about finish off then, I reckon. Right, that should do. Oh yes, I was going to say I read every comment, so be warned. I will try and reply to them all. And if I don't reply to one, let me know. We'll play YouTube playing up again. I had another case the other day where certainly I replied to one, but it didn't show the reply. It does things like that. And with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.